Okay, good morning and welcome to the last shir of Daily Double, Mishnah Yomi, Maseches Orlah, Perek Gimel, Mishnayos Chet and Tet, and then we move on to Maseches Bikurim, which is the last Masechta on Seder Zerayim. Very exciting. Soon we'll be moving on to Seder Moed. Mishnah Chet states, Ketzad. We talked about yesterday that according to Rabbi Akiva, he says at least 6 things are chashuv things, are not batal 1 and 200 when it comes to Orlah, Klai, Kerem. However, he does it in a case, and his spatu agozim, the gozim became crushed up, and his paru harimonim, the rimonim got opened up, and the seeds came flying out, and his pasva chavayo, someone cut open the barrels of wine, the wine flowed out, and his chatzka dluim, right? Someone cut up the gourds, the pumpkins, in small pieces, and his parsu akikaros. If the loaves of bread became dispersed, yalu b'echnom time. Nonetheless, even though Rikiva normally says we paskin to Rabbi Akiva, we paskin like the Chachamim, because on Rabbi Akiva, only 6 things or 7 things are chashuv. This mission seems to paskin Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Jordan says we paskin like Rabbi Akiva, even though in the previous mission he said we don't paskin like Rabbi Akiva. Hard to understand. I don't understand what the Rav is saying. Either way, whether you hold bread made in the house by your wife is considered chashuv or not. If it gets broken up into pieces, then it's no longer considered a davar chashuv. The way I explain it is considered part of a tarovis now, and therefore it's batal echad masayim. Even these things which are normally chashuvim, if they're dispersed or they're cut into small pieces, then they no longer have their chashivas. Or the other explanation I gave is that they're considered mixed in the mixture. They're not considered separate from the mixture, and they're batal 1 to 200 if they're Orlah, or 1 200 the Kilaya Kerem. Ted, Safik Orlah Eretz Israel. If you're not sure if something's Orlah in Eretz Israel, Aser, Safik Raisa Lachom, right? It's the Raisa Orlah. Surya Mutter. Surya is the land outside of Eretz Israel. It was conquered and made David. However, Ole Bavel did not reconquer it. So Kedusha Rishona Kitchel Shaisa Velo Kitchel Asid Lavo. When it comes to Mrs. Tluya Ba'aretz, we paskin it's Lo Kitchel Asid Lavo. In a certain respect, I mentioned in previous Masechtas that we do assume Kitchel Asid Lavo, but in terms of things that grow from the ground, we don't assume that. The Karka of Eretz Israel had to be reconquered. It wasn't reconquered. So in Syria, it's Mutter, Safik, if you're in Mesovik, because it's Derabana. We're going to see it's, it's part of Chutz La'aretz. So Chutz La'aretz, Yor V'Lokeach, Vilvash L'Yirena, locate, area Chutz La'aretz happens to be that Orlah is also the Raisa, but it's different than the Orlah in Eretz Yisrael, because really the Orlah is talking about, the Torah is talking about Eretz Yisrael. However, there's a halacha in Sinai that Orlah Chutz La'aretz is also Aser. However, if it's a Safik Orlah Chutz La'aretz, so then we go Lakula. Not only that, we also go Lakula that you can actually go into someone's field, you know he has Orlah in his field, and someone can take something from his field. You go into the field, and the non-Jewish person will take something out of the field. You don't know if it's Orlah, and he can give it to you. Because Safik Orlah and Chutz La'aretz is considered Mutter, that's part of the Lachal Mishum Sinai. Kerem Natua Yarek. What about Kilaya Kerem? Kerem, that was placed a vineyard that you planted a Yarek, which would make it Kilaya Kerem. Yarek Nimkar Chutzalo. And a non-Jew took a vegetable and he sold it outside the Kerem. You don't know if it was part of the vineyard that's Aser or not. Eretz Israel Aser, Eretz Israel, where Kilay Kerem is Del Raisa, it's Aser. It was Surya Mutter. Surya is considered part of Chutz La'aretz, so that's Mutter. Safek of a Chutz La'aretz Yored Velocate. Chutz La'aretz is actually even more make. We'll discuss this in Iyam and see on what difference in Surya and Chutz La'aretz. The Surya Yored Velocate, you can even by Kilay Kerem, which outside of Eretz Israel, not like Safek Orlah, which is Del Raisa, it's just Halachah Sinai. Kilay Kerem outside of Eretz Israel are only Aser Midrabanan. So, Surya, Chutz La'aretz Yored Velocate, you can go down and even pluck yourself. Vash L'Yilko Biyad. As long you can even see what you're taking, and the guy, you can specify to the guy, take this. Just you can, the Jew can't take it. They made a chomer, he can't take it himself from the field of Kilai Kerem. Chadash Asher min haTorah b'chol makom chadash, which is produce that was grain that was grown before Ted Zayin and Nisan from last year's produce. So it's Asher min haTorah until Ted Zayin and Nisan comes and matir is the chadash. The Orlah and applies even in Chutz La'aretz. So Orlah halacha. Orlah applies outside of Eretz Yisrael. Halacha l'mishmizay. Ve'kilayim v'divrei sofrim. Kilayim, which is taught by Kilaya Kerem, the Rav says. Kilaya Zroim, if it's just a mixture of different seeds in a field without grapes involved, that they weren't Gozer and Chutz La'aretz. Kilaya Kerem, which are more severe, which Asr B'Hana, even Eretz Yisrael. Kilaya Kerem is only Asr B'Achila. Kilaya Kerem, Asr and Hana, that in Chutz La'aretz is only Asur D'Rabbanan. That's the conclusion of Maseches Orlah. Hope you enjoy Maseches Orlah. Stay tuned for our last Iyam Mitzion when we discuss this unique halacha of Orlah and Chutz La'aretz. To what degree we say Safek Orlah and Chutz La'aretz is mutter. Stay tuned for Iyam Mitzion coming up next.